Hey reseller friends, I'm Erin, product specialist at Vendoo, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to accommodate your multi-variation listings in Vendoo. So, you probably know that Vendoo accommodates multi-quantity. If you have multiple quantities of an item, no problem. You can enter that into your Vendoo form and list them on all of the marketplaces. However, we do not yet accommodate multi-variation. So if you have items that are different colors, are different sizes, are different patterns, for whatever reason, are multi-variation, I have two different workarounds that I recommend so that you can use Vendoo super easily with those multi-variation items. The first method is what I call the copy method. This is a great method if you don't have a ton of variations. So let's say you have 2 to 10 variations, colors of an item. My second method, it's more of a manual method, and that method's better if you have tons of variations, like over 10 different colors of an item. So let's talk about step one or method one, and that is the copy method. So when you look here at these necklaces, you'll see that I have a ton of variations of them. I have 12, I believe. So these items, I have created copies for each one. I just treat them each like they're their own individual item. So rather than having one listing that has on my platforms all of the variations, I treat them like they're different items right in Vendoo. Each time I want to create one, I create a copy, change a couple images, change the variational aspects like the color, and then I just have individual listings. This method's great. This does appear on my shops 12 times, but they're all different items, all different colors, 12 times the exposure. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Just note that when you do use this copy feature in Vendoo, it will charge you per that listing. So that's how I manage multi-variation, multi-quantity items when I don't have a ton of quantities. But let's say that I did. Let's say that I had this necklace available in 100 colors. I would not necessarily want 100 of this item on listed for sale as individual listings, nor would I necessarily want it taking up all of my Vendoo like pages, right, with 100 different listings. So instead, I might choose to create just one listing in Vendoo. This is what I call the manual method because what you will do is you will use some of the Vendoo tools like labels and notes to kind of guide you to create manual changes to your listings. So under this method, I've created just one listing. This is one listing for all of the variations that I have available. And what I'll do is I will list this like it's one item. And then I will make live changes to that listing directly on where it's listed for sale. So, for example, I'll list this on eBay, and then I will go to eBay to actually add the variational attributes and make those selections there. But even when I do that, there are still some tools I can use in Vendoo to help me administer that. For example, I've created a Vendoo custom label for multi-variation, and I can also use the notes field to keep track of exactly how many I have. Remember that your notes field, your labels, all of this is downloadable in your CSV inventory report. So you can truly use these fields to organize your multi-quantity and multi-variation inventory, no matter how many you have. But this method is great because it uses only one Vendoo listing and only one actual live listing on a platform for all of your variations. I actually use a combination of both of my own methods based on the amount of variations and based on where I'll list them, of course, because there are platforms like Mercari where I would have to list each of them individually because Mercari doesn't have multi-variation. Those are my two workarounds. I hope that they make sense to you and I hope that they help you while Vendoo continues to navigate multi-quantity and hopefully releases some multi-variation compatibility in the near future. Bye, reseller friends.